So how's your day going?
Busy.
Are we on?
We should be. If I can stop my keyboard from messing up like a goof.
Is Jessica coming?
Hopefully. I'm not the English. Well, I understand.
Who the hell's texting me now?
I feel you on that one. Always something.
It's been all day. It's been like nonstop.
Interesting.
So I got a new camera for Heidi. Hold on.
Ooh, wee.
It's real clear. And it's bigger.
Awesome.
The other one just decided to go haywire one night and make all kinds of noises. And do you remember I had the emergency with my grandson, and I had to go watch the other kids while they traveled out there.
Right.
So I was gone for 2 nights, and the first night I came home, I was just exhausted, and Heidi was already in bed, but I went over and said goodnight to her because she wasn't sleeping yet, because I didn't get home till real late. So I came and crashed. I looked on the camera. Everything was fine. Fell asleep. About 25 minutes later, this alarm started going off. I'm like, what the hell? So I'm jumping up. I have, when you first fall, when you're in a dead sleep, you have no clue what is going on. So I'm thinking, is it a fire alarm? Is it a CO2 alarm? Like, where the fuck is it coming from? I'm freaking out. So I'm running all around the upstairs, and I noticed when I started running to go downstairs towards her, it's getting further away, the alarm. And I'm like, okay, that alarm's upstairs. That must be my mother calling for help, because I have a push button alarm.
Yeah.
So I run to that alarm because I can push on it and tell her I'm on my way. And it's not that. Here it was the camera letting me know. It was the monitor letting me know that the camera died. Well, I wished I'd have known that, because it scared the living shit out of me. I had to unplug it to make it stop. So I go over and check the camera, and I took the monitor with me. I tried to mess with it. I got it to come up for a couple minutes, and I went to walk away with the monitor, and the alarm went off again. So I was like, forget it. So, yeah.
Might as well replace it.
Yeah, that's what I did. Well, when I contacted Amazon, the people that I bought it through Amazon, because I haven't had it that long.
Right.
They sent me a envelope. They said there's an upgraded version, and it was still under warranty. And then when it came, the screen was twice as big. So I only had to pay the difference, which was $15.
Damn. What are you drinking?
Chai tea.
I'll give you bubbly bounce. Caffeinated sparkling water.
Yeah, Heidi wanted chai tonight, so I made us both some. And she's having panettone bread, which I don't care for that. She likes it, though. I don't care for the taste of it. But she loves it. So she asks for it every Christmas. So this hair is crazy. I just don't get it.
My hair's crazy too. I said, let's put some kitty cat ears. I have a son. So
I just don't understand. Like when I grew the gray in, I expected it all to be like this.
Uh-huh.
But if you see,
all different shades.
there's brown in there. It's
That's
just
right.
weird. I just thought it would all come in the same.
Yeah. I think it's trying to get old, but it doesn't want to get old.
Yeah, right?
It's like you're in that between.
I don't know. It's weird because some of it's really, look how dark this piece is.
Yeah.
Right here.
Mm-hmm.
That's my natural color, like a dark brown.
Mm-hmm.
Because this grew in, when I grew this in, I had a pixie. Let me see if I can show you. The day I stopped dyeing my hair, like that's already all been cut off because it was probably only at the longest spot, 3 inches, 2 inches.
Wow.
It was short. Hold on, I'll see if I can find a picture. So what's been going on your end?
Nothing really.
Yeah, and their internet still isn't working.
Except for yours.
Well, I teach online classes. Can't get into my classrooms. I had to give my students off for an extra week over Christmas holiday, which they didn't mind, but I don't get paid then,
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to go to log on to my bank account, and what was happening was it was like fast internet,
Mm-hmm.
and then it would just bog down, and then quicken back up, and it's still whatever would happen to this piece of machinery or whatever, the satellite signal during these storms or something in the Midwest, snapped something. Anyway, it had been going on for 3 days. I go to sign into my bank account. Right as I almost get logged in, it went real down laggy. It was still connected, but barely. And my bank took it as like a security risk. They send me a code on my phone. I go to punch the code in, the whole internet drops and shuts off.
Oh my goodness.
10 minutes later, my bank's calling me. Yep. They're like, what is going on? We got an alert on your account and we don't want to freeze your account because we know it's Christmas time. I'm like, please do not freeze my account. That was me logging in and my internet dropped. She's like, okay. So they give me another code. And then I end up going over to my neighbor's house and logged in over there so I could check to make sure all my payments came out on time. It was just crazy. So as far as I know, Corey goes Wednesday to the neurologist.
That's good.
And they have him on anti-seizure medication. He had to have his tongue looked at by the like an oral surgeon, but doctor, because he really bit the shit out of his tongue when he had that. All he did, like what his girlfriend said, was he slumped over and he cut his airway off when he was seizing because he just slumped over. And she said she could hear this knocking, and she's thinking, what the hell? She was on her way to work, or he'd have been dead. She couldn't figure out what he was knocking for like that. It was his foot knocking because he was seizing. when she came around the corner, she was like, oh my God. Well, she picked his head up because his lips were blue and there was just blood flying everywhere because he bit down on his tongue. So she got him off the chair onto the floor, and her brother lives downstairs, thank God. And she called him and was like, get up here. Something's happening. So she tried to stick her finger in there because he was biting his tongue so bad. And he bit the shit out of her, but she got his tongue to go back, and they rolled him onto his side and just braced his head so his head would quit knocking off the floor. And then the seizure stopped. And at first he wasn't breathing, but the brother like rubbed his chest real hard, moved his neck around, and he started breathing, but he was completely knocked out. So when the ambulance got there and they gave him oxygen, they threw an IV on him. And, of course, they're asking questions like, what the hell happened? And, they explain what happened. So he still wasn't quite with it. Like he couldn't speak. He couldn't move his hands to like gesture or anything. Like he was just looking around. She said his eyes were really wide. He was scared. He didn't know what happened to him. He doesn't have no memory of it. He said all he remembers, like afterwards, when I talked to him, when he was, when they gave him the medicines and checked him out and everything, all he remembers is he went like this to look over. He was going to grab a pen. And that's all he remembers. He doesn't remember the seizure. He doesn't remember waking up. He doesn't remember being put in the ambulance. He doesn't remember. His next memory is his girlfriend, Kayla, his future wife, Kayla, being beside him, rubbing on his face in the hospital, and him looking at her and then realizing, oh my God, my tongue hurts. And because he bit it so bad, well, he had to have a couple stitches on the side of it. They can't really stitch it tight because it was so swollen. But they gave him medicine to take the swelling down and to help it heal, like a mouthwash and that. But they put him on seizure drugs, something for seizures, that he has to take till he sees the neurologist. Now, when they brain scanned him, they found nothing to indicate that he has epilepsy, that there was even any seizure activity in his brain, like a damaged part of his brain in the area that would most likely cause seizures. So their next step is exposure when he was in Kuwait, or the
we know what could cause.
Yeah. So, and the neurologist is on board. He's on board with it. He wants to know why someone who was in the military, went through basics. If you're going to have a seizure, you're going to have it during basic training under that amount of stress.
Yeah.
Never had a seizure in his life. Never had it during basics. Didn't have him when he was in Kuwait. Didn't have him when he was doing bomb stuff. Yep.
We all know what does that shit.
And he got he had the myocarditis first, and 3 weeks later, the first seizure that he ever had, and he hasn't had one since. It's been 2 years, 3 years, 2 years. This is how long, well, you can see the color of the dye. That's how long my hair was when that was the last time it was ever dyed.
Oh, wow.
That was in 2020. That's how short it was. All that's been cut out because it was like strawberry blonde. But anyway, yeah, so he says he feels okay. I don't know. His back was real screwed up because whatever the seizure did to his back, um, it pulled some kind of muscles. Like he couldn't straighten up for 3 days, like to a complete straight position. He just had to keep staying hunched, like hunched, his back rounded.
Oh, Lord.
And he was a little bit stumbly on his feet for about 3 or 4 days. And then, of course, until his tongue healed, he was slurring words because they kept saying, oh, he has slurred speech. And he's like, my tongue was a blah, 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 blah. It's like I didn't even talk. You know, he's trying to explain to them.
Slurring his words. Who said the doctors?
He's like, because he kept saying to him, I understand what you're saying. I'm not throwing my words. He's like, my tongue is this big. Like that. And he's freaking out. And we're like, okay, calm down.
I'm sorry for laughing. And he laughed in my ass and said, good. What should you expect for someone who bit his tongue?
Right. And it was bad. And poor Kayla, her little finger all cut up. It's a wonder he didn't break her finger.
Or bit it off.
She's just a little bit of a thing. You know, her just pulling him out of the chair was a miracle to open his airway. Because his head went completely down and like everything locked into place. But they said he was violently shaking, like, because the whole desk was lifting up because his one leg was going and the whole desk, because when she walked around the corner, she's like, the fuck is he doing? Why is he kicking his desk apart? And then when her brain realized his head was down like that and his arms were back, and she's like, oh my God, what is happening to him? Thank God she pulled his head back because she opened his airway.
Yeah.
But then she just pulled the whole chair back. She took the whole chair down and all, slipped him out of the chair and screamed for her brother. And then when her brother got up there, he was still seizing, and they rolled him onto his side and just held his head up off the floor so his head would quit knocking on the floor. So,
I mean, I know that
it was a bad seizure. I mean, even they said that the seizure that he had was a bad seizure, but then when they scanned him, they're not seeing like the cause of it. They can't figure out the cause of it. And his blood work was on point. Perfect. Said it couldn't be any more perfect. No high cholesterol, no low blood sugar. Everything was.
He's basically having seizures, but not having anything of signs of that.
Right. So that's why they sent him to the neuro, because they were going to look at from the base of his spine all the way to his brain. They're MRIing him with contrast because they want to see exactly what is going on. Because this is the second seizure since the thing, which started out, he had the thing. Then 2 weeks later, he got COVID bad enough that he was in the hospital in the military. He survived that. 3 weeks later, keeled over, just passed out. He had myocarditis, had to be on IV antibiotics for that. He was in the hospital for a week. Then he went back into training. He was fine. He went to Kuwait, came back from Kuwait. He was still in for another year and a half, almost 2 years. When he came back from Kuwait, about 3 months when he got into Louisiana, he had the first seizure. And same scenario. He was relaxing. He was on a day off. He was at the barracks. Well, he shared an apartment with another guy, but on base. Had a seizure. The guy called 911. Same scenario. Except for he didn't bite his tongue. They scanned him, found nothing. Didn't give him any medication, nothing. Just IV fluids. He seemed, hey Diego, how are you? And then a whole year and a half went by. Well, this is 2 years now since then.
I mean, really, that he should be, if he had a seizure in the first time, I would think they keep on checking on him to make sure.
Well, they did, and he had they were. nothing was going on. And he kept going back for blood work. And he was like, this is ridiculous. I've been scanned. Nothing happened for
Now this
2.5 years. And then now this, out of the blue again. And guess what he had right before? He had bronchitis 2 weeks ago. Before this, 2 weeks before this, and had to be on antibiotics. And I said to his mom, which is my daughter-in-law, that don't you think that, the last time it was COVID, myocarditis, antibiotics, seizure, all within 3 weeks of each other. And I said, and he just had bronchitis, was on antibiotics. How do we know it wasn't myocarditis? Because they didn't check it. And the antibiotics took care of it. And 3 weeks later, seizure. Like, is it antibiotic related? Is it, I don't know. The neurologist, I just hope that he, well, take a nap then, buddy. Hey, we get it. I'm exhausted, man. I totally get you. I can feel where you're coming from.
we'll be here all night. Hey, Christine can be here all night. We'll not have to worry about anything.
Sounds good, Diego. Hang out as long as you can. If I take a nap, I wouldn't be able to sleep tonight. Well, it's already night. Just go to bed. Isn't it like 8:30 where he's at?
Yeah. Let him chit chat and hang out with us. I know he missed us. Goofy guys, our goofy ourselves.
So, what'd you think of my sugar plum fairy?
Oh, when you said that you're gonna like it, I saw it. I'm like, no way, she did it too.
Well, I didn't realize because I haven't been online because my
Yeah.
internet was down. I didn't realize till after I had posted it and the internet came up for about 20 minutes. I seen it come through my stream and then the internet went back down. I'm like, because I had to go to the neighbors to upload that.
Oh.
And I missed day 13. And then when I went to go to, because I did it on my phone, I lost the footage anyway. So even though I didn't have the internet, I guess when I tried to transfer it and then the internet went down, I don't know where it is. It's floating out in the internet somewhere. All it was Christmas lights. We went to see, I filmed Christmas lights.
You feel Christmas lights? That's what I asked too.
Yep, filmed
The
Christmas.
internet don't let me. Yeah. It's okay. I know I'm good.
Oh my God, come on,
It's
Matt. Quit
Jessica.
texting me.
Where is Jessica? That's my question.
So I changed the room around, as you can see.
Yes.
I'm closer
really
to the
good.
wall. So look, there's the TV right there on the bookshelf.
Mm.
And then that's the other side. I moved the picture over there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the corner.
Ah.
So over in front of me is that stand where my TV used to be and where the lipsticks and stuff were.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going to show you the whole thing, but I have stuff piled up everywhere because I ordered shelves. They were supposed to be here today, but they're not coming till Sunday now.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought a shelf to put some palettes on and the rest of the books that I've collected over the years. And
You always do with that.
what I did was I just opened up the middle instead of having the bed this way, because it used to sit this way. It's up against the wall. And Gypsy hates it because it's
She
changed.
can't climb.
And yeah, see, look, I put that's where she used to go up there on
Mm-hmm.
the curio cabinet. That's a long drop.
Yeah.
Well, right before this all happened with Corey,
Mm-hmm.
she had jumped she got on her, she has that cat stand. So it's only about a 1.5 foot jump to the top of the cat stand. Man, I can't talk. She went to jump onto the bed, and I don't know what happened. She miscalculated and hit the floor and was limping. So
Oh,
I got her to come to me because you know how cats are. They'll try to hide when
yep.
they're hurt. So I got her into the carrier, took her down to the vets, took 4 people to hold her down. They finally got it. They hit her with that mask
Mhm.
to knock her out so they could x-ray her. 9 pounds of pure demon. That's what she is. I mean, all that. And she still woke up and bit the one lady on the hand. So she's banned from that vet now. That's their second time with her that they had to hold her down. It took 4 people to hold her down and restrain her so the vet wouldn't get hurt, just to give her shots.
She got banned.
She's banned.
Holy.
This is the third vet. Third one. He's like, I can't take the risk. She's crazy. She doesn't calm down. And when she wakes up from the gas, she's a psychotic lunatic. We barely got her back in the carrier. He says, I was afraid we were going to hurt her more. Well, she just pulled a muscle. She pulled a muscle in her hip where it attaches. So there was no broken bones and everything. Well, she was all goofy when I brought her home. Well, when I let her out of the thing, she was pissed off at me. So she ran up, came right up to my face like this, went, and then ran away. And she never puts her claws out at me. Never. But Matt,
Bad
as soon as Matt came home, she shredded up his foot like he did something to her. She told him off, and he's like, what's the matter? And ran away.
Oh my gosh, she's a weird
Blamed
one.
it all on him.
Blame it up. It's like, bad mommy, you shouldn't have listened to daddy. I'm going to go after daddy. That's funny. I hope my cat's not doing that. That's just hilarious. It really
You're
is.
allowed in there. Go ahead. I made you that nice hiding place. You can go ahead in there. I took that.
What's so bad? I can actually picture Gypsy doing that to you.
Oh my God, she's hilarious.
It's like,
because she's so tiny. When the internet dude came, he came up around the stuff. She's like doing her thing. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I had to scoop her up, lock her in the back bedroom. He's like, "My God!" He says, the way she sounded, I expected there to be a Black Panther standing there, and I said, "No, just a little cat." And I flung her in the room. Like, she's just not. She thinks she's a tiger, but she's not.
My cat just run away. Oh my goodness. That's just hilarious. Have you speak to Shar?
What?
Have you spoken to Shar?
No, I mean, she did text me something about, I don't remember. She texted me something about the collab thing, and I told her I didn't have time right this month with time, and then that was it. That was a couple of weeks ago. I mean, she's been commenting on my YouTube, and I try to answer everybody, or at least acknowledge that they're there.
Oh, yeah.
But with this internet thing, I'm going to have to really, now that it's on and good, I have to really sit down and go through both my channels and make sure that I didn't miss anybody's comments and stuff, because it's just been crazy. Because I know I answered you on one of them.
Yeah.
Or said thank you. And when I hit it, it just kept spinning. So I don't even know if it replied or not.
Yeah, it did. Because I got the message. So how was your day, Diego? Since you're all quiet. Usually he's very talkative. Just like
he's probably asleep. At least I can catch up on some.
Okay, hang on.
He said, day was productive. I got paid. Yay.
Yay, payday.
This is what I got for my stress relief.
Ooh. Chocolate. I want some chocolate. Send me some.
Aldi's is the only place I can find that carries these. And it's really good.
I want some chocolate.
You want chocolate?
Diego says chocolate. Right?
Yeah.
Chocolate.
Cattail.
Hey there, Gypsy. Gypsy. Hi, Gypsy.
You can't have that.
Gypsy. Hi, pretty girl.
She's going to make biscuits now. Or groom, one or the other. Biting her tail. Being a maniac.
It's funny how she can see me and it has no problem with me. Yet, if I come to your house, she's like, probably, I know you, but I don't know you.
She's really easy with my girlfriend Angie that comes over, and my other friend Billy, who's a girl.
Mhm.
She's real easy with them. But men or Matt's friends that are male, nope, not having it. She hates my grandsons, and they've never done nothing to her. Anybody male, she hates males. And I don't, there's no reason for it. Nobody's ever done anything to her.
She's an odd one.
Yep, she's definitely weird.
She's an odd one. Stella's a weird one. She doesn't like anybody but me. Well, she likes people, but it's her trying to be the queen bee. I don't get special privileges from her. She might love on me, this and that, but she'll slap at me and scratch the crap out of me. And really to bite me. But I don't get piece of, oh, you're hurt. I'm like, yeah, I don't get no special privileges. I don't get no special privileges from them. Yeah, I'm looking for homes for some of them.
For who?
Looking for some homes for the cats. Some of them are not happy because of the puppies.
They're all litter trained, right?
Yeah. I'll litter train. I just know I'm keeping 2 of them for sure. That's Stella and Lion. Stella probably won't do so good with somebody, but Lion, I pay for that cat. When I say I pay for that cat, I take her to the vet and pay money. So she's mine completely.
Is he rehoming them? Your brother?
We're going to try. If not, we're going to give him to a rescue. Can I get them adopted?
Well, you rescued him too, didn't you?
We're not planning to take them to the pound or anything like that because they have a tendency to put down animals. Right. So I just don't want to do that. So I'm just like, yeah, that's not me.
How many do you have that you have to get rid of?
6.
6 of them? And you're keeping 2?
Mm-hmm.
What's happening? They're not getting along with the pups?
It's part of it, yes, but they're getting tired of each other. They're getting older.
Yeah, that happened to me when this was quite a few years ago. We found a dead cat on the road, and I picked it up and put it in a paper bag, because
Mhm.
I was going to have the boys bury it. I started looking at the cat and I'm like, oh man, this cat's been nursing. So I knew there was kittens somewhere. So I drove down to the house. We got a shovel. We buried the mom. And we went back up there and started just walking around listening by people's porches. And she probably had just fed them because there was no crying. So we waited around and we went back up about an hour later and we started hearing the meeping. So we found the kittens, pulled them all out. Well, there was 5 of them. We brought them home and we bottle fed them because there was nowhere, everything was full. No one could take them. But they were nice enough to tell us what to do and give us the supplies. They just didn't have no room for them. So we bottle fed them and everything. And then I even had all the males neutered, but the girls weren't old enough to be spayed yet.
Mhm.
And they were already fighting like it was bad. Like
Mhm.
once they got to a certain point, they just,
Yeah, they
it was
got
like two of the girls kind of hung together. And it was like them against everybody else. And then all the boys fought with each other, even though they were neutered.
Yep.
It was like they hated each other. There was constant fights. I had
Cats
to
are
keep
not
2 of them
very.
upstairs, 2 of them downstairs. One had to be in a crate at night because it was like at night they would all go after like the runt and beat the hell out of her. It was insane. But I had to find homes for all of them. And they were probably about 9 months, 10 months when that all, like when the fighting really started.
Wow, they started like 2 years ago. Well, Lion Sissy's downstairs. She's Jim's cat. Lion stays upstairs, but them two don't get along at all. Lion starts it, then everybody starts. So we got them separated. Now, I know Mama Cat, who I call Mama Cat. Her name is Girl. She's probably good with just by herself, but she doesn't want to deal with the cats, with the other cats. She just wants to be by herself. That's all she wants to do.
Yeah, and then you're going to have to watch for the pups too, because the cat will wreck a pup up quick.
Yeah. The cats are good about teaching the pups, and the pups are just rambunctious. They think they're playing, but they're not. But they're not using their claws or anything like that yet. But they're pretty good. They're pretty getting good. It's just that some of them are getting stressed.
Right.
And I can see it because they don't like dogs. Yeah, we have Mercedes and Harley, but they're never inside. They weren't rambunctious or anything like that.
Right.
So, yeah, that's next year. I'm hopefully I can get things I can get done next year.
Right.
It's, changes in life.
This is my last animal. She's holding on to my arm. Yep. Never again. No more. It's too heartbreaking.
It is.
And I can't do another dog. I have not been able to have a dog since Chance passed away. I don't have it in me. I can't fall in love with another animal to only have them 7 or 8, 9 years, whatever. Can't do it. And if it wasn't for the fact that this bimbo here wasn't starving to death and being, literally abused by the other litter mates and was on death's door, I wouldn't have took her. But I got that heart,
Yeah.
And she was only itty bitty. And all the other kittens were like this big. She was like this big. It's a tiny little thing.
Yes.
And mean as a snake. You're so mean.
One of the puppies, because I had to close the door because I got cat food and they can't eat the cat food.
Right.
And both of the puppies were by my door, but one of them split in their room asleep. They're so attached to me. It's quite funny. Or
How are they doing? How are they doing with their training?
they're doing really good. I got them to sit. They automatically sit with their food now. Teaching them to lay down. Like they're very smart. I'm like, we just
How are they doing with their potty training? Are they doing better?
They're doing better.
Yeah.
As long as people take them out after they take their nap or bedtime.
Yeah.
It's like, take them out, please. They just woke up. Take them out. I wake up around 5:30, almost 6:30 every morning. Sometimes I wake I probably get maybe 4 hours of sleep now, maybe 5. I took a nap today. I haven't done that in a while. But it's around 10 o'clock. But around 9:45, I kind of measure someone every morning. But I kind of stay up because I know how I am. But when it was 11 o'clock, I said, I'm here cuddling with the puppies, and I fell asleep.
Right, Diego?
Mm-hmm. So I got energy galore. Where is Jessica?
I don't know. She was in the chat, wasn't she?
Yeah. In a group chat that we have. Yeah, my brother has seen a lot of changes in me. Quite funny. So what now? Because he knows.
Hey, I have to call somebody real quick.
Call him. But Christine.
Okay. You tell me to call you right away.
I hate when people do that. Hey, call me. Okay, call you right then on and no answer. That's what my brother does. Hey, I need you to call me. Message me where you can. Call me as you can. I call
People are crazy.
people.
I'll be right back.
Go.
Let me see. What the hell was that noise now?
Oh, that was my cat.
No toilet. I got to go see who's banging on the door now.
Poor Christine. Please, what a good week. No. Oh, Lord. Hope this weekend I can be productive. How I want to be productive. My lips are a little bit dry. Mm. Mm. It's been cold. It hasn't been cold. It's just like one of those things. My head's getting about to hurt. There we go. Ah. No, not that kind of facial expression that I have. Oh. Mm. Mm. My kitty ears. Mm. Thank you. Mm. That is what Christine gave me when she gave me some syllables. Oh, my body. God, my hair just wants to be a mess today. It's a beautiful mess. Good Lord. Oh, this weekend better be productive. And so I gotta say, if people, I just need to. Like I was going to do some videos today or do a video today, but that never happened because everything was just like me taking a nap like I did was not part of the plan. Okay. There we go. My poor hair sticking. But it is what it is. That's why I go with the flow. Oh, well, that's not an owl, but that hurt my ear. I don't know which dog it is. Oh, it's probably Stony.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. It was my elderly neighbor.
Oh, is
She
she?
couldn't get her front door open. Oh, for fuck's sake. Are you kidding me? Hold on. Hello. No, that's all right. That's why I said I'd call you tomorrow. What's up? Oh, yeah. When's the last time you had it cleaned? Oh, okay. Yeah, you probably need to do that. Okay. Right. Right. Ah, for God's sakes. Okay. Right. 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 Ah, geez. Okay. Right. Right. Well, maybe that would be a good idea for him. Right. Right. Well, I think it'll be good for him. I have a good feeling about that. Right. Up here. Right. 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 Well, they have that storage over on Eisenhower there. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Right. 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 Yep. There he is. Right. Right. What is she doing? Right. 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 Yep. She won't like that. Nope. A life together. Yep. Yep. Right. I think it'll be good for him. Gotcha. Yep. 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 Me too. Yep. You'll do good though, because you have a good experience. Right. All right. Well, call me tomorrow. Yeah, I'll focus on it. Yeah. It's the time of year. I'll explain to you. All right. I love you too. All right. Bye bye. That's one of my best friends.
Uh,
And she's going through a time. Her children are adults now. And one moved to Florida. And the other one's getting ready to go down. But I guess the son's been having some issues like relationship problems and
uh,
trying to get over a relationship. That's the problem. The girl broke his heart. And then he just found out that his best friend is dating her and was really upset and crying to his mom. You know, and he's like 23 and they all work together. So it's right in his face. And he's like, Mom, I can't take it no more. I'm moving with my sister to Florida. So I guess his sister's coming up on the 8th of January and they're packing up the U-Haul and he's going down there with her. He said he just can't.
I wouldn't.
They split up a year ago and they both work at the same place. So the boss put one on one side, one on the other part of the building. But then his best buddy that works right beside him came to him tonight at work and told him, I'm dating her and you're just going to have to get over it. Yep. And he's not able to get over it.
Well, I think he needs to dump his best friend.
Well, he doesn't want to go to jail. So, because he wanted to pound them right there. But he's like, it would just be better if he just left and went to Florida with his sister, start a new life, and be done with it. Because he said she's everywhere he goes. Everywhere he goes, she's there. It's like she follows him around. It's like she's doing it on purpose. Yeah. Like he took his grandma out for a lunch, and who walks in the door?
I just basically say, I broke your heart, but you're going to see me every single time. I'm not going to get you.
And she works at the same place he does. And even though the boss put them on separate ends of the building, different areas that you can't see across in separate rooms, she'll make it a point to come over to their snack machine to walk by his work area.
She's a piece of shit.
Yep. And then to go date his best friend,
She
seduce him. Yep.
yeah,
Piece of shit.
piece of shit. She can go down the rabbit hole of piece of shit.
Yep.
I bet she's an ugly girl anyway. So
Kind of. She's pretty physically, but her ugliness on the inside makes the outside not so appealing. Like another woman can tell the type of girl she is. You can see her ugly heart. You can see right through her looks and see right to her ugly heart. But men, you know, she's like I don't know, she reminds me of like one of those, what do they call them? Like a siren. Like one, yep, that's exactly what she puts me in mind of. It's like she seduces these men, gets them hooked, uses them to the, I mean, William was good to her, got her a house, got her all kinds of everything, and then dumped them. Yeah. Yep.
I want to go up there. Give me my dinosaur suit. Give me a hatchet. Give me my dinosaur costume and a hatchet. I'd do it for William. He doesn't have to.
That's what I said. That's what I said to my girlfriend. I said we ought to invite her out one night. She doesn't know me.
I come.
I'll befriend her and we'll invite her out one night.
I shall come. I shall come.
Take all my stress out on her.
Yep.
That wouldn't be good.
No one will find.
No good can come of it.
You don't do that to someone. Not a man, no man or woman should be doing that. No.
No. I never understood that. I've had people that were friends of mine and they split up, and the other person, like how they fight over things. And I never understood that. When me and my ex-husband split up, I told him, all I want, well, the house was mine, but take all your stuff and anything we bought together, we'll decide on it. And because things don't matter to me, I don't give a shit. So when he left, he packed his whole truck up. He wanted the big screen TV. I let him have it. He wanted the stereo system. The whole living room was gone. We had nothing in our living room. I was like, take it, get out, just go, take it. So after he left, I had to work a couple extra hours a week just to make up for the loss of income. But because I was not under so much stress that he was creating, I felt better. Like after a week of him being gone, it was like this relief. And the stress was out of my house, and I felt a lot better. And I felt more productive. So I was doing readings at the time too on the side. And I think it was like 2 months in a row. Every week I was pulling in about $1,000 a week just in readings plus my other job. So I was able to replace the big screen TV. I just got one. That's when flat screens were first start coming out, but they were about this wide. They weren't flat. They were still like, you can hang on the wall, but they were about that wide. And I got us one of those, bought a new living room set because my daughter was so upset. I was like, you have TVs in your rooms. We'll be fine. Let him have it. As long as he gets out, I don't give a shit what he takes.
Exactly.
As long as he's not taking my stuff. And that was the only thing I'll give him, is he didn't fight me on anything. If I said no, he just set it down. And because she was shocked, JC was shocked that I gave him the stereo, the TV, the couch, that I didn't give a shit about it. Just get out.
a snowflower.
Oh, wow. I don't blame you there.
Don't
Snow.
blame
I don't blame you at all. Hi, how you doing anyway?
me. Like,
I don't know. I've never been like the relationship that I left. I was leaving. I just left with the girls. I just left and came here. I went down and got my stuff later, but I didn't even know if my stuff would be there. Half of it was gone, but I don't care. I just left because, oh well.
I don't
I
feel
don't
bad.
understand the whole fighting over things, using people for stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I've always worked for everything that I have.
Mm-hmm.
And do I like having things? Yes. But if I'm in danger or if I'm in an abusive relationship, guess what? I'm out.
Yep.
I'll walk out with it. Nothing. I don't give a shit
Yep.
because I know I can work hard and replace it.
I have. I took a few things, didn't take much, but I took a few things that was quite important to me because people have handmade them. And then that was coming back, found out on my birthday, hey, kicked out.
Okay, I took the brand new Xbox, left him already, asked recliner, it was falling apart for
Sorry
me.
for your face for a minute.
And then the TV and surround sound. Traded his magic cards for a tattoo. I agree.
Hey, he talks.
Oh, now if my ex would have fought me on it or tried to take something, it would have been on. It would have been on because everything in that house was mine. He walked into that house with his clothes on. That's what he brought to the marriage. His body, his clothing, and his son. That's it.
Mm-mm-mm.
And most of the things like the big screen TV, I bought it. Living room set, I bought it. The whole. All right, I bought the stereo surround, but I let him have it because that was something he enjoyed, and I'm not a TV watcher. I could care less. And the girls all had TVs. Actually, the girls had brand new TVs, but I just got them for Christmas and that for their rooms because that was the year that I decided to redo the girls' rooms because that was JC's Justin Bieber phase.
Okay, I will. Jasper says good night.
Good night.
He was watching the live stream downstairs. I'm assuming. They can't type.
Hold on, I gotta pan this camera around, see what my kid's doing.
But yeah. I'm not afraid to tell anyone to go fuck off.
She's setting up her bed. She must be tired.
Right there.
She cracks me up. Oh, she's setting up her DVD player. She brought you remember I bought her that hospital like table you can roll around the room. She rolled it on one side of the bed. She's setting up her DVD. It looks like Harry Potter.
Oh, she's doing her Harry Potter.
Okay, she's sneaking back to her chair. She's like, she thinks that she crunches down, I can't see. Oh, you little shit. She's holding the thing up. Like, look, I've just put that in there.
Definitely. Regret nothing, payback. Yep, I agree.
She's telling me. See her holding the DVD?
Yeah. Hello, Heidi.
What is that? Oh shit, it's The Conjuring. Okay.
Oh,
She trips me out.
I love her. Yes, no, I've learned how to have people walk all over me. I'm the type of person. I'm not a rug. I'm not a mat. If you try to, you can have stingers, nails, screws, whatever is pokey. And you notice, yeah, it's basically the devil don't want me.
Yep, I agree. Flower, snowflower.
When I wake up, the devil says, ah, shit, she has
She's
rising.
up. Yeah.
She's up. She's up. I don't want her here. She can stay up there. She's must be not be named. If she is
Hold on
named,
1 second.
you are being punished.
Are you ready for bed? Are you ready for bed? All right, I'll be down. I'll be back.
Okay.
She got up early today.
I want a snack. I got no snack.
So she was trying what she was trying to do was
What?
sneak into bed. And I don't know why she thinks that I have to be there since she's been in the hospital. Because she used to always put herself to bed.
Uh-huh.
I would just talk to her and say, "You ready to lay down?" She'd say, "Okay, good night, Mom." But now, like, she's setting everything up and saying like this, motioning to the camera to come here. All right, I'm coming. Jesus Christ. I'll be back.
No, this will miss you. I want a snack, but there's like no snacks. I guess I didn't eat enough dinner, but I feel like I don't eat enough lately. Being a woman. Damn you, Eve. Whew. We're all crazy. We're all crazy some way or another. But I'm glad you're here, Snow. When Kristen comes back, I'm gonna get me something to eat. I think if there's a snack. Let's go ahead and go. Be right back. Already too late on that crazy shit. Oh, I figured. What you doing, Stella? Okay. Eat that. Okay, I'm back. Oh, Lord. Had to get me a snack, but also had to take the puppies out and clean up some. Oh, Lord. Diego has taken over the stream. Okay. So what are we going to end up doing in this live stream, Diego? Since it's yours. Funny part is I'm used to that. I don't know about the toilet part, but I was hungry. I feel like I'm starving. People taking over my live streams. That always happen. Beth does it. Jessica does it. My person else hasn't done it. Man, like I said, I'm like hungry. All I want to eat is just carbs. I'm eating bread. You won't. I won't. Oh. If Jessica was here, oh, here she goes. If Jessica was here, she'd be taking over the live stream.
Okay. Holy cow.
You okay?
Steps. She's doing so much better. Like, for a long time, she wasn't able to like lean forward to put her slippers on to do that far of a stretch. And they told me not to force it because of the surgery and the muscles, you know? So she's figured it out that if she sits on the bed and leans back on her elbow, she can bring her foot up. And that's what she's doing, taking her slipper off like that. Because it's not like bending.
Mhm.
She's bringing her leg up instead of bending her
Right.
back towards it. She's leaning away from it and pulling her leg up. So I was watching her. She goes, "Look what I can do." Like, so, like, what's his name? Look what I can do. And I was like, "What are you doing?" She leaned all the way back, brings her foot up. I'm like, "Okay, Stuart, right?" And she takes her slipper off and hands it to me. She goes, "I did it." And I'm like, "Can you put it back on?" She put it back on. I was like, "All right."
Hey, she's adapting.
So she figured out how to do it without stretching, hurting that part of her back.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's pretty cool.
She's adapting.
The only thing I don't like about the monitor is the night vision's on, right?
Mm-hmm.
And her cat's up on the bed with her. And every time the cat looks, its eyes look like they're this big. They're glowing. It's really creepy looking. And Heidi's eyes glow too, which is weird. It's from the night vision. Yeah, it puts like a shine to her. Not as bad as the cat. The cat looks like little flashlights, but hers like kind of, I don't know, she's looking right at the camera right now and they're real shiny and creepy looking. She's got big blue eyes. Like
Mm-hmm.
my eyes are blue, but hers are real light, like sky blue, like lighter than mine.
Mm-hmm.
So they look really funky with that night vision. And I think my cat thinks that's her own personal TV because she's laying right there watching. See the monitor? And there's Gypsy on the edge of the bed watching it. Can you see her?
I don't see her. Oh, I see her now. It's like, don't tell him my secrets.
What are you doing, crazy girl? You watching Luna because you can't get to her. We have to keep them separated.
Mm.
So this is a double house, and it's open out. Okay, if you go out my bedroom door and you go through the opening, there's a door there though. We have to put a door up, and I go through to the other side upstairs, and then go down the steps to Heidi's room.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's also an opening downstairs that you can just go through, but that's blocked off because of the way we had to set up Heidi's room. We had to close that back off, so we only have the upstairs, and then we can go through on the back porch because that's all built in.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason why we set everything up like that is when we first moved in here, it was my family was me, Heidi, JC's boyfriend Jake, and my mother.
Mm-hmm.
And then Matt brought Matt and his daughter Maddie. So Heidi Joe is 40 years old, but at the time was in her 30s when we bought this place, has watched all her brothers and sisters move out,
Mm-hmm.
grow up and move out. And she, even with her mental disabilities, she understands that for some reason she never gets to move out and have her own house. So how it all started, the original plan was that it was going to be Heidi, Maddie, Matt's daughter Maddie, and me and Matt on this side, and JC and Jake and my mom on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
And then that would give us a spare room for when the grandkids came over and a spare room for when Matt's son would come over to visit because he was living with his mom then. Well, when I brought the girls up to look at the house with my mom,
Mm-hmm.
Heidi's like, "Oh, Mom, you bought me my own house. This is so nice. I finally get to have my own house." because my bedroom was already moved up here, and she saw it was on this side.
Mm-hmm.
So she was like, this is going to be my living room. This is going to be my dining room. Well, I had to leave. I said to my mom, I'll be back, because I had to go ball, because it dawned on me. She realizes this is the only chance she's going to get to have her own place, because I'm living right next door,
Mm-hmm.
and grandma will be with her. So I'm
Mhm.
like, okay. So I went back over after I calmed myself down, and I said, there's going to be a change in plans. I said, Heidi, this is your house. Who do you want to live with you? And she said, well, where are you going to live? Because she's never been separated from me. I said, right next door. You saw my bedroom. Do you want to live over there, or do you want to have this house? Is this house my house? I said, yes, you can have it. Then I want this house. I said, well, mommy's going to live over there on that side. Who do you want to live with you? I want my grandma and JC to live with me. I said, okay. That's how it all started. So as far as Heidi's concerned, that's her house, and my mother's her roommate. And she was mad when JC moved out, when JC and Jake went to Texas. She was pissed. You are not leaving this house. You are not leaving this house. I am telling your mother on you, meaning me, yelling at JC. I'm telling your mother on you, and she's not going to let you leave. You are not leaving my house like that. So I had to go over and explain to her that they were just going to school, going to college, and they'd be back, but it would be a couple years. So, yeah, but I don't know. I just feel like by doing that, gave her a sense of that she grew up too and has her own place.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I have cameras everywhere, even though I'm there all day long, I can come over on this side and pretend I went home. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
I just feel like it gave her some sort of feeling like she grew up too, even though she needs help with everything.
Oh yeah. Mentally,
She'll tell her brother, like if her brother picks on her, like when they come down for Christmas and stuff, if her brother, who's 38, by the way, will pick at her and tease her, she'll say, you get out of my house, you can go over to your mother's side. That's what she'll tell him. Go over to your mother's side. I've had enough of you.
Yeah.
And then he'll laugh, and then she'll laugh. She don't get violent about it or nothing. And then if he laughs and that and makes her laugh, she's fine again. But, and the only reason her bedroom's down, she started out with, she had the main bedroom upstairs, and she had a tumble down the steps back in, you got to remember, I raised her in Florida. She never had to deal with steps before.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what year that was. We moved in here in 16, I'd say 2018, and it wasn't a bad fall. She had those, like fleece pajama bottoms or like a blanket, that kind of fluffy. And I guess she tripped and she went to try to sit down on the step, but those are slippery. So she bumped the last 6 steps down and totally refused to go back up. She would not go near the steps. Tried to take her to rehab. She was swearing at the rehab people. Nope. So I moved her bedroom downstairs. So that's why that happened.
It happened to the twins when they first moved in the house in 2018. And they moved in 2018. Their room is downstairs along with my brother's. So we don't play on the stairs. It's dangerous. All right, boom, 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 boom. What? You okay? I'm here laughing my ass off. I told you don't play on the stairs.
Yep. Stairs are dangerous. They really are.
Because I tripped. I had my boots on one time, and I was getting Jim some coffee and everything else. And luckily, those jars I was holding, actually, I was like, oh, I tripped. I'm like, I was, are you okay? Like, I'm fine. It's just my knee hurts.
Yeah, I went down pretty good when we were moving in here carrying boxes. I missed the step. I thought I was at the bottom and I wasn't. And when I went to step, it was like 3 steps worth that was left. And I thought I was on flat ground. So me and the boxes all came down, but the box broke my fall and it was full of towels. So I didn't get hurt.
Hey, at least you got cushion.
It skinned my elbow up a tiny bit. Right, Stuart? I love that. My son, even at his age now, 38 years old, he thinks he's embarrassing me, but it makes me laugh. He will lay down in Walmart and go, stop. But he'll do the whole thing. And my mom will run away from us. Get away from me. You guys are all crazy.
Oh my God.
Always embarrassing me.
Oh my goodness. That's hilarious. I'll be laughing.
Oh, I do.
I'll be laughing. I have fun.
We all have that weird humor. We all do that to each other. The Stuart thing. Stuart's like our favorite.
I have fun. Man, life is not fun. Life is boring if you don't have fun.
Oh, I know.
It's like, you got to be normal. What is normal? We're weird. Let us be weird.
Did you ever see that cartoon Crambone?
I think so, yeah.
It's is it Tom and Jerry?
Oh yeah, with the mouse.
Where the little Mexican mouse comes and he sings. Okay,
Yeah.
that whole song,
Yeah.
which I know by heart. Okay, so we're in Winn-Dixie. Okay. Hey, Jessica.
Hey, Jessica.
Yeah, everybody's doing good, Jessica. So we're in Winn-Dixie, and there's this guy that comes walking in, has a 10-gallon hat on, and he has handlebar mustaches, right? And my mom is telling me to look for these pork chops that are on sale. So I'm leaned down. I happen to look over and I see him, right? And I start singing that, right, Grambo, right? And my mom's like, stop it, Christine. And I just keep going. I'm like, that's the hard part right there. I said it right to the guy. He looks. And my mom, she's only like 4'10", runs away with the cart. She just runs away because I'm embarrassing her, right? So we get the shopping done because she's like, if you're gonna start your shit, you just go over there and stay away from me. You're embarrassing me. So what happens? We get into line and he comes into line right behind us. And I was like, yeah, about that. She's like, don't do it. Go to the car.
Oh, I love that episode. Because he always tried to get the first time. That the guitar string goes.
He pulls the whisker out to make his guitar string.
Yeah. Poor Tom. And it breaks, and goes Tom laughing about it, and he comes, oh, like, how did he get my whisker?
That's the hard part right there.
I mean, I love Tom and Jerry.
But we like to do stuff like that to my mom because my mom will run away. Like if you start teasing her or if we start doing Stuart.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, especially if I start going, no, and she'll go, don't do it. What is wrong with you? Because I still do it to her. And she's like, when are you ever going to grow up? You're 57 years old. Are you ever going to grow up? I'm like, no, not going to happen, Mom. Just get over it.
Yeah, gotta have fun. You can't always have to be serious. Not everything has to be serious.
She just gets embarrassed. It's her age. She's in her 70s, so we embarrass her all the time. She runs. She laughs about it like when we get in the car, but she runs away from us because because she's embarrassed, but then she'll laugh about it when we're in the car. She'll just say, but it's so embarrassing. Everybody was looking at us. Who gives a shit? Let them look. And they all laugh when Kurt throws himself on the floor and does a full-blown Stewart. And I don't know if you've seen pictures of my son and me standing side by side. He's like 6'2". You know, he's a big boy. Acting like that.
Yeah. If Jesse and I are in the store and everything, we act goofballs. When it comes to me and Jim, he likes to push me into stuff. But boom, my God, and he'll hit me. I'm like, why did you hit me in public, man? People think you're abusing me, man.
I growl at people.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my brother-in-law thought it'd be fun to throw a small bucket of candy. That's funny.
Yep.
Because I'll growl at people. Like if we're like we were in the cereal aisle, and my mom will always push the cart because she needs it to steady herself, right? Mm-hmm. So she's pushing the cart, and some guy comes like right up, and I'm like, no. And she'll go, please don't embarrass me. But he's touching me, and I don't like to be touched. And I just do it. I go, like that. The guy's looking at me like I'm crazy. And then I'll just bust out laughing. My mom will run away. Because we'll growl, growl at people. Or we'll go, stop it. Like that. Nobody's even like, no, everybody will be looking around like, what the hell? Oh, you stupid.
My family are freaking crazy. Like, we're embarrassing each other. It's like, we're very outspoken people anyway. So it's like, we don't care.
I would tell you about we have a great sense of humor. So whoever's watching, my oldest daughter is mentally handicapped, but we all have a really good sense of humor about her. Some of the things that she does, sorry, it just cracks you up. So now take me back where the kids are all young. They're all in their teens, okay? And the boys would pick on her to get her started because they would laugh about how, crazy she would get. Oh, I agree, Snow. So we're at this restaurant, okay? We all go into the restaurant. We sit down. John Jr. is picking with Heidi, and I told him, stop it. Because if she acts up in here, you're going to be grounded when we get home. You need to stop it because I want everybody to eat, right? So they bring these rolls to the table, and I'm buttering all the rolls and passing them around, putting butter on everybody's rolls. We're waiting on our food. And John Jr. says something to Heidi that pisses her off, and she picks up the buttered roll and throws it. And doesn't it land?
Oh, no.
Butter side down on the top of this guy's bald head and sticks there. And I'm looking at my ex-husband, John. I'm like, oh, my God. I'm trying not to laugh. Because, it made a noise. It stuck there. So I go running over. Now I'm laughing. And I'm like, oh, my God, I'm so sorry. And I peel the bun off of his head. And I'm trying to wipe his head off with the napkin. And then he rips the napkin out of my hand. He's like, I'll do it. Like that, which makes me laugh even worse. I had to go out to the car. I couldn't even be in there. I told John, get everything to go. Fuck it. Well, just get everything to go.
Oh, no, poor.
So I drag all the kids out to the car, and I left John in there to deal with it. And it all me and the kids did in the car was laugh our asses off. Heidi was still pissed. And then I told Heidi, that wasn't very nice. You threw that bun in that man. She goes, oh, it was just butter. Which made us crack up even more.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
I can imagine that just sticks right there.
You had to hear the way it sounded. It was like right on his head. And you had to see my ex-husband's face, because that's what made me laugh. If you'd seen my ex-husband's face when it stuck, he was like, his eyes were real big. He was and I'm trying to wipe the butter off his head. Just give it to me. Which made it even worse.
Did he by himself?
No, his wife was like, had her napkin. She just kept her head down. You could see she was laughing. And the more everybody else laughed, the worse it was. I couldn't hold it, because you know how I am. Once I get going, it's done. And I'm done. I had to run away. I grabbed the baby, because JC was like 2 at the time. I picked her up. Told John, get everything to go. Fuck it, we're leaving. And I was like, get to the car. And I grabbed JC and Heidi, and we were out. And I just left John sitting there.
John!
Then, of course, the boys are calling him Butterbrain and stuff like that.
Hey, Butter.
When you scream laughing, it sounds like you're crying your eyes out. Over here stressing out, thinking you're getting hurt or crying or something happened. But I'm glad you find that funny. Oh my God. Well, that's laughed on the phone there too. Okay, I see.
Oh my goodness. Oh my eyes are watering. Your protective brother come in thinking you were crying.
Trying to air it out real quick because we were about to. Oh, that was no.
Someone's messing with us. No one was messing with us.
Trying to say hi, but no, we were about to.
Hey, Butter. To make his head shut, he had to use butter.
Oh.
He had to butter his head to make it shut.
Oh, and she's like one of those too. Like she'll say what everybody's thinking. Heidi will just say it. She doesn't know any better. So my brother was dating someone that was a little bit off. And he brought her to dinner. And we were all just, the girl was acting really weird, just very odd. And we were all uncomfortable, and we were just like, okay. And she was just acting weird. And my brother kept looking at me like, help me. Like, I don't know what's wrong with her. We're like, what the hell's wrong with her? Because they were new. And Heidi goes, Uncle, she calls him Rankle Juan. Because we don't know why. Rankle Juan. That's what she calls my brother. Instead of Uncle Ron, she calls him Rankle Juan. Because she can't say her R's. She still can't. And she's like, Rankle Juan, she's a crackhead. Like that. And I was like, come on, Heidi, let's go. And I take Heidi into the bathroom. Of course, I'm dying laughing. And my mom is just sitting there with her fork like this, not moving because of what Heidi said. And my boys just lost it and started cracking up laughing. And the girl goes, well, I never. And my son goes, go ahead and say something about Heidi because she's mentally handicapped and we'll pound you into the floor. And she ran out, right? And my brother goes, oh, thank God. I thought I'd never get rid of her. We were like, well, why'd you bring her? He goes, she won't leave me alone. He goes, and I don't want to be mean and push her away because I'm afraid someone will think I'm abusing her. He says she's been tagging around. And he didn't even really, it was weird. It was weird. But he was young then. You know, it was just weird. But she ran away then. And then she called my brother up and said he was a jerk and she never wanted to speak to him again. Then my brother comes back over to my house and thanks Heidi for calling her a crackhead. He goes, thank God, Heidi. You got rid of that one. But yeah, my mom was so embarrassed. We just cracked up.
Oh my goodness.
And you know those big giant jumping spiders that we have in Florida?
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're like this big around.
Yep.
Well, my brother's terrified of spiders. And my brother had moved in with me for a little bit because they were they had tenanted his apartment for termites.
Huh.
So he had to stay over at my place for a couple nights. And one of those big wolf spiders came in off the back patio. My brother's like terrified of spiders. I'm on my way home from work and I see all the lights in my house are on. I come walking in. We got JC up on a bar stool because I had this bar that went around my kitchen. She's standing up on a bar stool and has a broom. Right, Snow? And then my brother's up on a coffee table and he has a mop. And I come walking in from work. I'm like, what are you guys doing? There's a spider. It's all right, Diego. Good night. Have a good night.
Good night.
So
Good
I'm
night.
like, okay. So I'm like, yeah. They had all the furniture in the living room pushed to the side. Good night, Diego. So all of a sudden, here comes the spider. The spider comes running out. My brother screams. JC screams. And Heidi Joe walks out of her room barefoot, walks over and stomps on the spider and goes, now stop it now, like that. And just walks right back into her room and slams the door.
Damn, Heidi. How you gonna play around?
And then called them all a bunch of sissy lalas. Yep, you guys are sissy lalas.
That's funny.
So has everybody got their Christmas shopping done?
Not yet. I'm still working on couples. On a couple of people.
I have Heidi's done. Heidi and my mom are done. The grandkids are done. I just sent JC's, JC and Jake. I sent theirs out. It should be there Friday. And JC just had a birthday yesterday. I just cash apped her money. 'Cause I just let her pick her own thing, you know?
That's what my brother does.
And I got to pick up like some odds and ends. Like for my youngest granddaughter, who's 5, I got to pick up a couple. She loves those like craft kits. So I think I'm going to go to Five Below and see what they got because I need something not too advanced, but she's really smart. So not a baby toy either. You know what I mean? Like not a baby craft. Somewhere like in between.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got her
Yeah, the shipping issues.
Yeah, we did too, Jessica.
It's that time of that year too.
Because the Christmas gift that I ordered JC and Jake should have been there last week. And they updated it and promised me it would be there by Friday.
Imagine my
That's
grand.
because of all those, they had those tornadoes or whatever in the Midwest, down in Tennessee and that's on a main shipping route.
Ah,
Yeah, so they had a lot of damage, and most of the damage was like because of the electrical wires down. Nobody can track you can't track without the electricity.
that makes sense because my package was from LiveBlend that's supposed to come here for the month. Didn't show up. They said it was supposed to be on Monday. And that they said deliver it on Monday. Well, I checked on my informed delivery because UPS has the informed delivery so you can see what you're going to get and what your package is. So
Yeah, that's I have that.
And Wednesday is supposed to be there. None. My packet was in there. I contacted them. They didn't contact me, but I contacted LiveBlend and let them know. He says, yeah, it's been happening. I was like, oh, okay. So they're giving me till December 20th if my package is going to come. And if not, they're going to send it again.
Now, so far, I mean, because I started shopping pretty early. And I mean, so far, all except for JC and Jake's gift. And, but I there was a couple orders that I waited weeks to get, and Amazon just refunded me my money back. Because it would say late delivery, lost package, late delivery, back and forth. And then I just finally contacted Amazon and was like, look, I've been waiting 4 weeks. They gave me a date 3 days after I ordered it. And then a week later tell me, oh, it's going to be late. Then the package is lost. Then it's going to be late again. It's on the way. Then they give me a delivery date and then take the tracking button off my order. I want my money back. When Amazon agreed with me, I got it immediately.
I'm pretty good about that.
So then I turned in that little shop that, you know, how they have the little shops. So I turned them in. And then I realized, you know, I wasn't the only one. There was other complaints. And it was the same item I ordered during the same week. That there was like 50 complaints on there. Where's my stuff? And it pisses me off because it was the Harry Potter duvet cover that I wanted for Heidi for Christmas because she's into Harry Potter right now. And so I mean, I got her another one, but it was just that was the one I wanted. You know what I mean? It was the design I wanted. So I had to settle for another one, but that one came in 2 days. You know. But I yelled at the lady at Amazon. I was like, I've been a customer since you opened your store when you were just a bookstore. And I said, and thousands upon thousands of dollars worth of stuff. And I've always been a Prime member ever since you introduced it. And I am tired of these companies listing that they're a Prime 2-day delivery. And then after the 2 days, they send you a notice that it's going to be a week. It's been delayed because they lie. They sign up for Prime and they're in an area that they can't ship it that fast.
Right.
And that they need to screen out those third-party sellers a little better.
Yeah, they need to.
Because when I first started my soap business, I sold through Amazon. And I did not list under Prime because there was no way I could guarantee 2-day shipping. And the only way that I could do it is I would have had to make the soap, package it, ship it to Amazon for them to distribute it. But you can't do that with soap. It can't sit in a warehouse. You got to keep it at a certain temperature. It can't get too humid or it could ruin it. You know what I mean? Yeah, isn't that amazing, Jessica? Yep.
Yeah.
I got a package in 4 days from Lithuania,
Mm-hmm.
and that was sent out the same day as Philadelphia. And I live in Pennsylvania. It's just across the state. And I'm still waiting on the package from Philadelphia. And the one from Lithuania, which is over by Poland, came in 4 days. See, in my town, it's hard to buy local. There's just not enough shops. Or I would do that. I do buy a lot of local things, but
Yeah. Well, crap.
oh, they're hiring.
Yeah.
They have down at the job fair that was downtown. They're hiring for Amazon's hiring drivers out of our, because we got a new distribution center, and they're hiring drivers and data entry that you can work from home. And the data entry starts at $16 an hour, and it's all work from home. But I that's all I know about it. I was just reading the sign that they had at the job fair. Yeah, because the only stores we have here is we have a Walmart, we have an Ulta Beauty, which I got a lot of gifts there. Because since the mall closed down, we hardly have anything. We have a Five Below. Oh yeah, I agree, Snow. So I usually do the thing where right after I usually pay up my yearly taxes by October, and then I just start buying Christmas in October. I try not to be like buying anything in December. Like the shelf I'm waiting on, that's not a Christmas gift. I don't care when it comes. It's just something I needed, and I need the thing you put on the wall to hook your TV on.
Mm-hmm.
So your TV, I got one of those coming. Because like a psychotic lunatic that I am, in the middle of Christmas bustle, I decided this, remodel my house. We don't have a Target, and I love Target. The only thing I hate about Target is they have plastic carts and carpet all over the floor, and you get shocked all the time.
Oh no.
What's going on? You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I was looking at some emails.
Some what?
Looking at some emails.
Oh,
I was listening.
man, I'm tired.
Mm. Woohoo! Snowflower's getting ready to do her channel.
Oh, are you going to do a channel, Snow?
Mm-hmm.
What game?
What is Medic? What is Medic?
I didn't hear what you said, Alex.
I said, where is Medic?
Oh,
I haven't seen him.
that's cool. What game are you going to play? All the games? What system, though? That's what I mean. Like, what system? Are you Xbox, PlayStation 4? Which one do you have? You have Xbox, right, Alex?
No, I have a PlayStation 4. PC.
Oh, PC. That's cool. I don't have very many PC games. I think the last PC game that I might still have the thing for
Mhm.
was Siberia. I think that's what it was called. It was like this story, and you had to figure out. It was like this animatronics. It had animatronics in it, and you had to figure out what happened at this warehouse. And I had all 3 like levels. Dredge. Now, what kind of game is it? Is it like a mystery game? Shoot 'em up game? I might for my Vlogmas. 'Cause I'm trying to deck out my island on Animal Crossing for Christmas. I might do a Christmas tour on my island for one of my Vlogmas. Oh, I see. I love stuff like that, though. That'll be cool. I'll watch. Who's texting me now? Please. My friends all need to go home and go to bed now.
Hey. Or 50.
They're all out.
Huh?
As you can tell, Billy was out.
The
The one that called me earlier. They're all out tonight.
Oh, wow. You're just staying in. Oh, Dave the Diver. My brother Jim plays PCs. He gave me his Xbox, his PlayStation.
Oh, that's so cool. Now I have to look up Dredge. Can you get it on the Nintendo Switch? Or is it strictly PC?
Let me see. Yes, you can get it on the Switch. Yep. Dredge, fishing video game developed by Black Saltwater Games, published by Team 17. The characters creatures of PlayStation creatures as the adventures go further into. The game has released in March 30th, 2023 for Microsoft Windows, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series. So yeah, you can get it.
Oh, hell yeah.
You can get it.
All right, I'm going to have to check it out.
Yep, it's on all of the gaming platforms.
Oh, that'll be cool. At least like if I can play a demo of it, which will help me to watch her channel, like to know what's going on.
Exactly.
It's like I'm having a really hard time with Diego's the one he's been doing, because I missed a couple because of all the stuff that happened with Corey. Now I'm lost in the story. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, the search?
So I have to go back and watch 3 of them I missed. So I have to go watch the 3 before he starts, because then I get too lost and I don't understand what's happening in the game. Like I don't understand how we got to where the point we're at. And I love games that have stories to them, or like a mystery or a puzzle to do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I like that other one that he was playing.
7 Days to Die. He's getting back into that game. So.
You know what? Go check out my channel. I don't edit. I gave up on it. Editing sucks. When you're older and you're trying to figure it out, if they would go back to the simpler programs where it was so much easier, like I used to be able to edit really good, and then they switched everything up and they changed terms and they changed the way things work. That's what screwed me up.
Right.
I just gave up on it. I do edit a tiny bit, but it's very tiny, and I usually go through Canva because they have tutorials and I follow along. That's the only way I can do it. And still, even on Canva, sometimes I can't get it to do what I want it to do. Because I used to make like videos, like our family videos, like through the year to show like what went on during the year, and I could edit them perfect with the software that I had. Well, that software don't work with Windows 10, and everything's Windows 10 and above now. Can't get it to work. It won't work like to run it in a different version of Windows. It just won't work. So, and trying to learn a new editing, how to edit at my age, it's just not sticking in my brain.
I just
Or it
go,
might just be the autism. I don't know. I don't know. Because I'll get real tense and nervous when I'm like trying to learn
mhm.
how to edit. And then I'll ask people like, what editing software? They'll just say, this is what I do. But they don't like say, and this, this is how it works. Yeah, it's hard to learn if you're not used to it.
Mhm.
Because it took me 3 months. I watched some girl on a video how to be able to tape my game, my Animal Crossing game, and then how to tape it, screen record it, and then put it up. I had to watch this video like 8 times, learn how to set it up, but I finally got it. Because everybody's like, oh, Animal Crossing, because you used to not be able to set anything outside or build, but you can build on Animal Crossing now and make beautiful islands, and you can set items outside. It's not just a bunch of characters walking around doing favors for the neighbors anymore. You can put things outside. You can completely mow your island down, put new water features in, build waterfalls. You can make it look amazing. So now that it has that element to it, I love it. Because I've played every Animal Crossing game they've ever made. And I originally started playing them to teach JC how to, because remember back in the day, you used to have to write letters.
Mhm.
And if you didn't do it right, the animals would pick on you, that you didn't do punctuation right or that. To build up her reading and her sentencing, writing sentences. That's what I originally got it for. And then she hated the game, and I continued playing it, and I played every one that came out. And then I was just shocked, like with the terraforming and being able to build mountains and set things outside on New Horizons. I love it. And what I like about it is you never run out of energy. If you play for 9 hours straight, I mean, it kept me going during the pandemic when we were in lockdown. I was entertained for hours upon hours. Wasn't even worrying about what was going on out in the world. I was building my own little world on Animal Crossing, my own island. It's 11/11.
Woohoo! I've been seeing 11/11s. I've seen 1/1s. I've seen 12/12s, 4/4s, 5/5s.
Yep. I seen 3 4s today at 4:44 and 3:33 and now 11/11.
I've been seeing them in the past few months now. Past 2 months.
Same. And if I took you on my Animal Crossing game, one of my villagers wrote me a letter and said that she keeps seeing 11/11 and she wonders what that means. Isn't that weird? It's on my Animal Crossing. Yep. She asked me if I thought that meant anything in the letter. Yep. Kind of weird, huh?
Yeah. So 2024.
Oh, I'm hoping they come out with because I'm thinking that Nintendo's getting ready to drop a new system. And they did a collab with Lego for Animal Crossing, and I think they're going to bring their new system out with a new Animal Crossing game or an add-on to the one that already exists. I'm hoping, because my beauty channel will go from a beauty channel to a gamer channel like that.
Well, your channel is a variety channel, so. There you go.
Yep, we do some crazy stuff over there.
Yeah.
So I got these molds and paper clay. My
Mhm.
granddaughter, my oldest granddaughter, just got a house. And she loves mushrooms. So I took this paper clay and I made these little mushrooms. I want to make her ornaments with little tiny clay mushrooms, like, because they're flat on one side, like to glue them onto the, like a wood slice.
Mhm.
I'm going to paint them all.
Ooh.
But I can't find any fairy molds, or I want to put a fairy on it, but I would have to make it so tiny, and I can't sculpt one out of the clay that I have. It just won't. It just fall. It's to make something that small. It just keeps breaking. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I'm thinking like a little forest scene, and paint the fairy in the background
Mhm.
on the wood slice, and then have the mushrooms kind of 3D sticking out, with some moss. That's
That'd be cool.
for some Christmas ornaments, for something different.
Yeah. I think it'd be cool.
Yeah, I got her a whole bunch of mushroom stuff for her kitchen.
Mm.
It's really cute. So I would probably will tape some of that, of me making that.
And next Monday will be the last day with no kids for the live streams. The rest of the 2 weeks is kids. I'm still on a live stream on Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays. That's that.
You're doing what? You're going to live stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday?
Well, Monday and Wednesdays at 12, and Friday's just here, like the regular.
And the kids will be on with you?
Oh no, they'll be doing something. They're gonna be loud as heck because they stay right here around.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
But on the what date? I gotta go on my.
I'll probably be able to catch the Mondays, but the Wednesday's always a weird day for me.
Mm. Yeah, Jessica. Poor Jessica, man. She keeps missing them. Something always happens.
Well, this is a weird month.
Uh-huh.
The month of December is rough.
Oh yeah. The 22nd.
Ooh, did you guys hear that?
What was it?
That was a gunshot, like right beside my fucking house. Hold on, let me turn the light out. I don't want to look out the window. But that sounded like that was right beside my house. Even Gypsy jumped.
Why did that went to that app for? The 22nd, 2 days before my birthday, we're gonna do a birthday thing. And then you're gonna celebrate my birthday with me. And then my birthday's on Christmas Eve, so
I don't hear no cars screeching or anything. I mean, that shit was loud. I can't believe you guys didn't hear that. Didn't you see me jump? It was like right there. I don't see nobody. We've been having a lot of that lately. Well, Wednesday's a weird day. Well, number one, it's Heidi's bath day.
yeah.
And usually during the winter, I always try to bathe her during the day because it's warmer. It's naturally warmer. And
Wednesdays are not so bad. People do come and chat.
yeah, but Monday's a little bit better. Tomorrow I'm going to be filming like most of the day, trying to pre-film some stuff for both channels.
Yeah, tomorrow I gotta film.
I mean, I'm doing pretty good with the Vlogmas. I've only skipped one day.
But that's because no internet.
Yeah. And then the footage of it is somewhere out in space because I downloaded it onto my laptop, went to upload it, and then it's gone. It's corrupted. It won't open. And it was cool because I did all the Christmas lights downtown because they have that tree and it lights. Yeah. So I'm going to go try to refilm it
I wanted to see it.
because I have to film it without the mic on
You-
because, the Christmas music is all copyright, God forbid you had any music in your videos.
You can always you can use the YouTube music sounds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something's going on because I hear police sirens coming. People are crazy this time of year.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I think it's the Christmas. Why is people acting so stupid?
I don't know. We've had a lot of craziness going on in our town. It's like everybody's completely lost their mind. It's been really negative and crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like me and Matt, we go out like when the kids are in school,
Mhm.
we'll go out and do a little bit of shopping, but after the kids are out of school, we don't go anywhere. It's just too much traffic, too many kids out,
Yep.
because it's been weird. The weather's been weird here. Like today it was warm. It was almost 60 degrees today.
Yeah, same here.
And the kids were playing outside in the street, and there's this fight down the street, and this guy pulled out and skidded off. He had to be doing 40. I live in a residential 25-mile-an-hour zone.
Yeah.
He skidded out of here, missed his kid, but his head by that much. I thought that kid was dead. Never even slowed down to see if he hit the little boy. He didn't. He missed him, but it was close because the kid spun around, and I said, "Oh my God, did you get hit?" He said, "Just my jacket." Yes, that's how close he was, the little boy. People have been just acting nuts here.
What the?
We have neighbors, they're kind of newer. All they do is fight. And that's probably where the gunshot was. And the cops will probably be pulling up there any minute. It's all night long.
Why did they don't arrest them?
They do. And then they're bailed out in an hour or two. All they've been doing is fighting over there. They won't be happy until somebody gets killed over there. I've complained even to the city commissioner's office, like, when is something going to be done? You know what? Until somebody's actually dead over there, they do nothing. I'm just glad it's far enough down that it's like not right in my face. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm right at the beginning of the 800 block. They're midway in the 700 block, but it's just when those cars peel out of there like crazy, they're gonna hit a kid.
Yep.
Because like when my grandkids were down last week, I told them, "Nope, you're not playing out front. You go behind the house here. It's not safe because if one of them cars comes skidding by, who knows? I don't want you even on the front sidewalk.
Exactly.
Not when they're doing 40 and 50 mile an hour in a little residential. You've seen how my streets, how narrow they are.
They're very narrow. I mean, here people drive so dang fast and everything else. And so it's just like, I mean, animals got killed. So
Oh
because
yeah, here too. Animals.
and it's like, really?
Yep,
So
the cops are down there. I can see the lights.
it's crazy.
See, at least the cops there, they won't come into the neighborhood at 11 o'clock at night blowing the sirens like crazy, but their lights are on. I don't know. If I was that landlord, because they're renters, if I was that landlord, I would get rid of them. I mean, it's 3 or 4 times a week the cops are there.
That's not,
All right, girl. Well, I think I'm going to go take a bath
Okay.
and go to bed.
Yep, it's almost 11:30.
Yeah, it's been a long day. An exciting day, though. I wasn't cutting out or nothing, was I?
No, you
No
were good. You were
Awesome.
good.
There was no freezing up, nothing like that.
Nope.
Awesome.
It was awesome. Awesome.
So next time I'm going to try it from over in my craft room with the booster hickey doodle thing he gave me. All right, Jessica. Okay, Snow. And Alex, I will see you later. All right, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Good night.
Good night. I mean, we're always having fun. Like she got her internet and everything else, and it's just like, woohoo. Yeah, I play video games myself. I play on the PlayStation 4. I play Genshin, and I play Warframe. That's the only two games I play. That's the only two games I play. It's the most weirdest combinations I ever played with. I stopped playing a lot of games because I don't find them entertaining. And with Warframe, you don't have a cam. Yes. Ooh. But we get to hear your voice. Yeah. Like, you don't always need to have a camera. It's a preference if you want to. It's a preference. So I've seen a lot of streamers that I know. I don't know what Diego uses. I use Power Director. I pay a yearly one. I pay for a yearly one. I can give you what I use. Mine's a yearly one. My brother actually pays for mine. And I got tutorials. I mean, right now there's a holiday sale. Hang on. But they do have a free. But there is a free download. You just don't get a lot of the perks if you do. But right now they have a holiday sale. And if you get the year one, saves you money. Like, they do have a free one, free download, like I said. Hang on. Okay. Oh, it's not going to get. Hang on. Of course, it's not going to do that. Okay. Unless my, hang on. Mine does have a free one, so hang on. Like I said, I don't know what the new one that hang on. Oh. Yeah, mine's the annual plan, Power Director 361. It's the middle one I get. But it's, right now it's 25% off. Hang on. Like I said, mine has a free thing, but hang on this. You know what? Let's just. Hang on, I'm trying. I'm trying. Okay, this one. But I have to go to the products section. Copy. There we go. I don't know why that one acted so weird. But I wish they had given me a code. Hey. Weird. Okay. On there too. No, never mind. Like I said, this one has like it does have a free download one, but you don't get the perks of it. So if you get, hang on, I'm actually gonna see what if photo editing. What's the difference? See all plans and pricing. Okay, I see what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to see what's. I wish it was like 50% off. No. No. What's the difference between the free one and the? Okay, now I'm so confused. What's the difference? That's why I'm looking. Because I really like the one I have because it's easy and I can teach people. No problem. And they constantly do updates every month to add new stuff. But want it? Yes. Power Director 365. That's one I use. It's the middle one. And it's a yearly one. First, let me sign in. I think I changed my password. I didn't think I did. Maybe I did. Okay. It's just the same password. Okay. Let me go over here this way. Yeah. That's not bad. If it's free, yes. If it's free. But if it's free. Now, if you're paying for it, it will not have a watermark. Because in my videos, you don't see a watermark. If you see my other older videos, yes. But if you like, now, if you want to buy it completely without paying the annual one, without having updates and everything, but if it's free, you're gonna have a watermark. Okay. You get paid on Friday? How long is it lasting? How long does it last? Now they always have sales. Just to let you know, Snow, they always check, and I'll check it for you and everything else. And everything. I tried Flamora. I'll tell you the truth, I don't like it. This was easier. They do have like tutorials. They teach you at the beginning. Anytime they update it, they'll teach you basically, and they do have videos for you to go on. Like right now, I have to update it. Like they do have tutorials for you. They, like I said, they have tutorials so you can learn. I learn as I go anyway, but you need to, always contact me. I'll give you my Discord and we can talk and I can show you. Because I can on Discord, I can, I cannot speak. Okay. And, we can always talk and I can help you. Hey. Well, like I said, I'm always here. Oops, wrong thing. Okay, I'm just waiting for everything to just download. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Of course. I like to find a good pricing anyway. I like to shop, meaning I like to find good sales. If I find a good sale, I'll let people know. But like I said, I can help. So I've been using it for 5 years. And they've changed everything around now. But existing subscribers exclusive gift menu and save. Yay. Hey there, Lion. Come on. What you doing? Okay. No. Notification center. It actually. Okay. I'm just trying to see. Yeah, there you go. I'm just looking. I was like, wait a minute, where's this part? It looks promising. They have about how many? They have a lot of tutorials that probably I have to look. But oh my. Wow. I'm over here like, So it works and it's easy to understand. And if you like have like whatchamacallit, if you have like background noises going on you don't want in your videos, like just in case like something, a lot of talking behind the background and everything that you don't want to have while you're trying to talk, they will it can take away the background noises, which I love that thing. So I have a lot of background noises when I'm doing my videos, and then so I get to edit that out. Like I'm doing my best. I tried Filmora and I didn't like it. I didn't like how it was set up and everything. And I'm just like, this one, if you make a template, you get to keep it. They keep the files, like if you like any fonts, you can make it as your favorite. If you want to like make an end screen, you can always keep it. You know, you don't have to worry about remaking it. Like just like that's like you can add. I don't know. The editing is just can be a pain in the ass. That's all I know about editing. Editing is a pain in the ass. But I'm so excited for you, Snow, because it's like, woohoo! Yes, yes. Especially when you're learning. And it's like, what now? And then it's like, and then once you get a hold of it, like I said, the basics, like how to, you know, what's the basics? Taking a part out of the video. You know, if you don't want one part in the video, you just, that's. Okay. Sound effects. We do have sound effects. Trying to think. Like, I'm gonna take this up because this is actually here in my head. Which one was the basics? I just know, like, you can if you don't want the part of the audio, on there, and you want it quiet, you can take that part down, take it out completely. What I kind of do on, like, if, let's say, I kind of, what I do with my editing, with both of my editing, to make it easier for me, because how I do things is easier for me. I kind of I separate the audio and the video itself. And what I do, if I do not want part of that audio, I take it out and leave on the video, and it's sound, and I can add something, or like add something to it or not. Like, and also you might want to check out some YouTube videos too, where these have, I can actually show you, because I can present you. Where's it? Hello. Here. Sure. You get to share what I see. Woohoo. Now this is what I use. And just in case. Now, nice one. I totally forgot I can do this on StreamYard. StreamYard, I only use it on Fridays. Okay. Why did it do that? Windows. Oh. So, like, I can do a private YouTube live stream for you. Actually. Yeah, this is what I use. Like, you have your media, stock media, color boards. You want to use the color boards, which you can, and make your own whatever. Background music. Now, the background music I use, I get it from YouTube. Then I have my favorites, and then you get sound effects, which I really don't use the sound effects. Then you get the titles. This one's when you can create your own titles, and it, like, if you're making custom and everything, that's like this one. Now, I use this for like Amazon hauls, but that's just mostly. No, it doesn't cover your faces. No. Now, the watermark, like I said, is usually for free, and the watermark will be like in the corner. Will be in the corner. It won't show your face, unless just like if you're like, let's say this: if you're editing your video, the watermark will usually be right in here or right here. Like I said before, if it's free, it's like a free download, it will be a watermark. But if you, like I said, you get the annual or the monthly one, which I say go with the annual one, because I don't know if they have a monthly one, but they won't have it. But the watermark will be probably at top or at the bottom of the right-hand side. So, and usually you won't notice, like this Powered by StreamYard, that's the watermark for StreamYard, because I don't have the pay for one. I don't know, because I don't have the watermark on here. Let me see if I. Let me see. Now, let me figure it out for you. Because I don't know what the watermark looks like. Mm. Wait, when my freaking thing does that to me. Okay. Actually, let's go look over here. No. See, this is all their tutorials. Let me see. I can't spell today. Okay. It's not what I want. I want the image. I don't understand. Because okay. Let's see. Damn, I changed everything on this. Okay. I don't know if you can will see this or not. Yeah. Trial and error, that's all it is. Okay, we're gonna, hang on. I go something like this. Okay. I'm looking for a picture that has a watermark on the video so you know what it will look like. Okay. But it's not helping. Okay. Why they do that, but I don't understand. Okay. Okay, here we go, sure. Now, go a little bit more. There we go. So, this is what the watermark will look like. It's at the bottom. Let's do a full screen. There we go. Okay. Yes. And my older videos, I think. Hang on. So I know I had some. I just gotta find it. Let me find my older videos. I said I'll figure this out. I have so many. Let's do dates. Holy crap, it's been. Actually, I did not. Let's kind of mute that. Holy crap. That's like years ago. I'm actually seeing my own video from 2018. Go over. Ow, my nose. It's been, geez. The lighting was bad back then. Holy crap. Or I had ring lights. I'm not even kidding. You can tell I was freaking nervous back then. Yeah, I don't know where to mark on this one. God Lord. As you can see, the years. And 2019 happened. Holy crap, I've been with Lightning for 4 years. That's just. I am. God Lord. Things have changed over the years. Okay. I will. Bye, Mom. Bye. See you later. I mean, as I look back on those videos, I'm like, what the hell happened? Now it's 2023 and my videos has gotten a whole lot better. But how you doing? Okay. Oh Lord. Scary. That's all I gotta say. I just don't know what. Yeah, that would be awesome. Hello. I love you too, but you're a pain in the butt right now. Yes. It would be so much fun. Diego sometimes would come up here. He was planning to. But type. That'd be awesome. I mean, that would be totally awesome. We would have so much fun. We'd have on a girls' night. I don't know. I actually use a video camera. Here, I'll show you what I use. I use a video camera. It's a cheap one. I connect it to my laptop. Today's cameras are just. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I use. Not the best picture. Hang on. That's what I use without the light of the thing. And I have it connected to my laptop. Because a lot of let me see. Okay. We're gonna go shopping. We're gonna go window shopping for you. We are gonna go to the tab and share. I like to shop at Amazon. Amazon is like you can even go at Walmart and does it. Okay. Video. I actually this video camera. Video camera. If I put video camera, okay, here we go. I use a cheap one too. Mm-hmm. Okay. I love shopping myself. Damn, 169. You don't want overly expensive, I also don't want the cheapest. You know what? I have let's say, who says you need to get the highly expensive brands? Okay. I don't like, okay, camcorder. Okay, they just went on the prices on here. Now, oh, nice. Yes, battery. Now, also too, okay, this is, so they got, okay, let's say, pause. Okay. Now what I'm looking for, yep, you can use this as a webcam. Yep, it has USB. Now, if you're, yeah, I want to start, okay. I'm just gonna, yeah. That's what I do. Because if you're using, that's what I do. I use a mic when I'm doing the editing, and not the editing as I'm talking. Okay. Yeah, it would. Okay, I was looking at this when I was looking at, I was like looking at the software I use to see, okay. The 1-star one, I don't, the one was a 5-star one was just one, it's one. Okay. Yep, this one also has it. When you're using USB on the cameras, you don't have, you do have to put the battery, but it will self-charge it. It will charge it and you can, now I'm just looking for, what I'm looking for is, okay. Okay, I saw one. Another one. What's a 2-star? What is it? What? Why you put a 2-star on? Okay, people. Then we got this one. Very simple. I do have a tripod. The tripods from Amazon are pretty good. Just to let you know. And that's what I use as a tripod from Amazon. My cat's in that weird. Okay. Maybe the 49 more wood. Okay. Okay. So it tells me this. I think somebody. Yeah. It's like I don't know what you're looking for or anything, but I just go. Okay. Because each one is different. And whether Jessica didn't see that. Because that's her gift on there. But the tripods, I use Amazon. It's about 22. And I like the Amazon. They also have other ones. You don't have to get Amazon. I just like prefer Amazon because it's sturdy and it lasts how many years now? But and then I use a mic. But you'd be using a headset mic, so that makes it that will makes easy for you. Oh, crazy cat, stop it. But yeah. Just yes, Stella, I hear you. Hmm. You could. Now I haven't tried a tablet. Okay. Mm. You would have, if you're doing that as a camera. You would have to put an app on there for it to work if you're. Now I'm doing research. Okay. We don't. We said tablet, not a. How to use your Android or iOS device as a webcam. Actually, let's go 2003 because that's what you're at. Soon to be 2004, but still. Okay. I don't have a tablet, so I can't. You actually probably can. Yeah. You could actually do that. Can I use my tablet as a camera as a webcam? Okay. One, they said compatibility of tablet cameras for webcam use. Software/apps for using tablet camera as webcam. And connections. So how I see it, what I'm looking at, you can. Oh, I want to join because I don't. In the little box. Do you know what hang on. Yes, yes, to be continued. Yes. Because I got you. I don't remember how to know what when you're recording, or what software are you planning? Okay. We can go, yeah, I think that is the best option, goes through Discord and everything else and do that. So I go there and I'm not with you download OBS. Okay. I don't have, okay, because I use Streamlabs. And that's when I use. But I'll figure that one out for you and see, because there's so many things. I just want to help. But Streamlabs and OBS are basically the same thing. Now I gotta find you on Discord. Let me find you on Discord. So, okay, let's impact. But okay, glitch. Okay. Oh. Let me see if I can find you. Hey, you like snow, don't you? Did I no, I spelled it right. Okay. 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 I'll find you, and you really love snow. Mhm. No, this. Let me see if I can spell your name that's right. PH. No, really? PH. Okay. Hope I spelled the name. Yes. Okay. Mine is Vamp Lady. So. Yay! Woohoo! We got a new friend. Yay! Yoo-hoo! Ah. Yay! We can actually talk and hang out. All right. Yes. Yes. I am tired myself. I need to do some things on Warframe anyway, but this is awesome. Good night, Snow. See you later. Talk to you later. Woohoo. Bye. Okay. I want to say thank you for I'm going to get off myself. It is 12:31 for me. And whew, and everything. I am tired, but I know I gotta do other things. But to get done. But thank you, Snow. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Diego. Thank you, Christine, for coming. It was awesome. And I hope you have a wonderful day or night wherever you're at. I love you and God bless. Bye.